What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another deck profile here on TCG University. I'm Michael, and for our campus championship this week, we just kind of got a crock pot full of different characters and threw them in together. So I'm playing Kotal under Evil. It's a pretty spicy deck. It's meant to just kill your opponent like pretty fast with big damage attacks. But let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so like I said, we're playing Kotal today under Evil. He's got 3 different effects, 2 enhances and a response. Enhance, lose 2 life. My attack with the printed 3 damage or less gets plus 2 damage, and my next attack gets plus 2 damage, which is really rad. So that's the effect I was trying to abuse the most. And then respond once per turn, I can give a non-powerful attack throw, and then it goes to my momentum face up after it resolves, which is also a very good effect. And the Desperation Enhance, I can lose 2 life to give plus 2 damage to an attack. So we'll just, hopefully it's not too blurry or glary for you guys. So we'll just leave Kotal right here. Alright, so we're playing 4 reduction. It's pretty self-explanatory for like an evil deck. I mean, it's a 1 mid for 1, but your opponent's at Desperation, and all your attacks get +2/+2, which is insane. So for Kotal you can get +2/+6 in some instances, which is really nice. And then Enhance, if it's not blocked, you get to build a momentum from the top of your deck, which is also very nice, just because we're playing a very good, powerful attack. So yeah, just sometimes like this attack itself is like a 1 mid for 3, and I can give it throw to if I want it to leave, but like I don't know, it's just good. It gives stats. Our kill card in the deck is going to be 4 Alluraphobia here. It's the 4 difficulty, 3 mid for 2. It's got powerful and weapon, which goes up against the game plan just a tiny bit with the R on Kotal, but it's totally fine. Its Enhance gets +2 damage for each character I have in my staging area, and +1 speed for each of my discard pile, but we're only going to give it 2 damage off Kotal here. And then its Enhance, remove 1 card in my staging area that isn't my character or a character card, and I can double this attack's damage. So it's really sweet, so I can Enhance, lose 2 life, give this +2 to the next, and if I played an attack before it, it's already going to come in with +2. If I'm at Desperation, this is going to get +2 damage, and then I can remove, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 damage right there, and that's not including any reduction buffs or any other buffs I have like in my staging area off my foundation count. So this just kills pretty efficiently, and it goes really fast. Playing 4 Dragon Slayer. I'm not exactly sure how the interaction works, but I'm pretty sure completely block means it has to deal 0 damage. And so with this Enhance and Kotal R, it's just commit my opponent's character. So if you play up against a defensive character, this card's really good. It's got a 1 low block and it's got Breaker 1. But yeah, it's a 4 mid for 5 Enhance if it's not completely blocked to commit your opponent's character. It's got a great block with the Breaker 1, which is alright, and then it commits our opponent's character because of our R with Kotal, which is really, really nice. And then like, I mean, with the reduction, it's a 6 mid for 7. So I mean, like, just imagine all these attacks with +2/+2, and then all the tiny ones, imagine them with +2/+6. I'm playing 4 Blood Offering Totem. I liked this card just because it's a 0 high block with Breaker 1, and then it also buffs our Alluraphobias. Like I said, the point of our deck was to just like have so many answers to our opponent's answers, and just kill them with a really big Alluraphobia. Like, even if they have block, if they die. Like, we can get Alluraphobia up to, like, 40 damage pretty easily, just with a couple of the cards we're playing, like with Blood Offering Totems and Sun God Chokes and stuff like that. It's a 2 mid for 1, Breaker 1, safe charge, which is nice. If it's discarded by our opponent's effect, we can gain 5 life, which is randomly cool. It's got a momentum enhance. If our attack has printed 3 damage or less, we get +1 damage. And then Enhance, at the end of my turn, this goes to my momentum, and then it has a static of, or it doesn't have a static, but then this goes face up if you use that Enhance. So like with a reduction and like all of Kotal effect, this is a 4 mid for 7, which is cool on a 3 difficulty attack. Seems sweet. Playing 4 Sun God Choke. This card is really, really good in this deck, especially because it's a 5 high, which is freaking nuts. But it's a 5/3, 5 high for 3 with a 3 mid block. Whenever it goes to your momentum, it goes face up, and that's only if it's in a public zone, not in a private zone to a private zone. And then Enhance in the momentum, I can remove this to give my 3 or less damage attack +5 damage, which is really sweet, so it gives Alluraphobia +10 damage off just this interaction. And then I can lose 2 life. After it resolves, I can put it in my momentum, so I don't have to use the R on Kotal. And with reduction, this is, like I said, just imagine 2/6 on everything. So this is a 7 high for 9. seems pretty nuts, and like we can get to desperation like relatively easily in our deck. So yeah, I thought it was a really great addition. It's 20 attacks in total, or I'm playing 4 of each attack just because I want to see those attacks. I'm playing 3 Toguro Brothers. It's just answers to our cards. So we're just playing an answer game, which is a little silly, but or after our opponent plays an ability on a foundation card or asset card, we can negate and destroy it, and then we can either remove this card from our staging area to draw, or we can just leave it, or we can remove it or draw a card. It's just a really good answer. It checks a 4, but like it's a 1/4 with a 2 mid block. It draws cards, it clears itself, it stops like problem cards. It's just very good in our deck. And then obviously since we're playing evil and it helps build, we're playing 4 revoke. Just to cancel annoying enhances, defensive enhances, or from our staging area, our foundations. This just stops what our foundations can't stop. So that's it for the attacks and actions onto our foundations. I just have them sorted by difficulty. I just find it a lot easier personally. 3 Emperor of Outworld gives +1 speed to a lot of our attacks, and then Desperation Enhanced to gain 2 life is really good. It's a 0/4 with a no block, which is kind of sad, but that's why we're only playing 3. It just gives speed, which is nice. It gives speed to Alurophobia. And then I'm playing 3 Fallen Angels. I just want to try and build as much as I can on turn 1. This helps confirm that. Plus, I have like a lot of good 2s in here that I want to try and build, and this just helps confirm to build a grip of 2s. With the static of reveal the top card of your deck after you play it, and you can discard it or not. We're playing 3 Orphan Alchemist because it's a 1/6 with a 2 low block, and we're starving a little bit for low blocks. Enhance Flip, we can reveal the top card of our deck. We can't really manipulate that except for a couple of the draw cards we have, but like it's still good to know like what you're going to check next. And then it has an R. If our opponent tries to touch our deck or discard pile and make cards leave, we can cancel it and draw a card, which is nice. But we're just using it for the low block spam and the 6 check. We're playing 4 Cage Fighter. I don't want my opponent to block Alurophobia at all. I just want them to die to Alurophobia, so we're playing 4 Cage Fighter for the respond -1 to their check, as long as it's not a foundation card. And then it doesn't end their turn, but like I said, you just do this in the block step when they block with like an attack, an action, an asset, just anything that's not a foundation, and just try and get there with the Alurophobia, or even a Sun God Choke. That's what our deck's about. I'm playing 4 New Empress of a Netherrealm. Desperation Enhance, we can look at the top card of our opponent's deck, and then Enhance Flip, lose 3 life, draw a card. That's insane for our deck. Like on a single Kotal Con turn, on a single Kotal Con attack, we can pay 5 life, which is sweet, as we're already basically a third of the way to Desperation. It's great spam, it's got a high block. Playing 4 Ranging a Deal. It's the reverse of New Empress of the Netherrealm. It's Desperation Enhanced Flip, draw a card, which is nice. It's a 1/6, which is great, and it's got a 2 mid block. This is just insane, especially since we're playing like a Desperation-ish kind of evil deck. Yeah, it's a 1/6, 2 mid block that draws us a card. Card's nuts. I'm playing 1 Damnation. Sorry, that was the round out the spam. So for the 2s, we're playing 1 Damnation. Like I said, we're just gonna play some good offensive answers, some draw cards, and defensive answers. So this just cancels an enhance on an opponent's foundation. Wear Lights, just really good stuff like that. Overly dramatic. Just there's tons and tons of cards that this card stops. Yeah, Keiko's Aid. Yeah, really sweet. Helps our turn keep going. Playing 1 Good and Evil. It's a 2/4 with a 3 low block, but we're using it for the very bottom enhance or response commit. We can discard a momentum to cancel a non-character responsibility, which is really nice, so we can stop actions that are going to try and blow us out of the water. And then it has an enhance -1/-1 to a minimum of 1, which is okay, but we're using this to discard a momentum, which we build relatively freely with Kotal Con to cancel an action, basically. Playing 2 Confronting Jeddah. It just blows people out with reduction because it's the enhance once per turn plus X damage. X equals the difference between its printed speed and current speed, whether it's positive or negative, and we can give plus or minus damage. So it's good on offense, it's good on defense, and it helps us blow people out because we're playing reduction. Playing 3 Outworlds Heiress. This just deals with problem cards. This prevents my opponent from reversal stunning me. This card just has like a lot of good utility with the enhance, pay X life to bounce an opponent's foundation, X equals the life we paid, and then even the R, lose X vitality after our opponent plays a stun ability. We can make them lose the stun so they can't stun us out. It pays us life, it bounces foundations, it cancels stun. It's good, it's got a great low block. Playing 3 English Aristocrat. Should have been 4. I just couldn't find the 4th one. This card's nuts in our deck. It gives Alluraphobia 3 speed. It gives Sun God Choke 3 speed. Absolutely insane. So like with this and then like a reduction, we can give 5/6 to all our attacks and we gain 3 life. Seems pretty nuts. And then it has a response of if we reveal the top card of our deck, we can just gain some life right there, which isn't too bad. But we're just going to commit +3 speed to our Alluraphobia. Oh, you're going to try and block it? Okay, we'll Cage Fighter you. Or, like, if you have 2 of these, just +6 speed to, like, an Alluraphobia. Just really good. This card is really, really good in Kotal under 2 of the symbols, I think. Playing 4 World Without Battle. It's a 2/5/2 low block, enhanced flip. If the attack has a keyword rating, we can get -3 speed or +2 speed. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure my Alluraphobia doesn't get blocked. And then it has a Desperation enhanced flip. If there's a face down card in my card pool, I can draw a card. I can actually randomly use that effect because I'm playing for the power to connect realms. This card's really insane in our deck. Shouts to Chris Brownlee for not showing me specifically, but letting me see the interaction happen. Alluraphobia is a powerful attack, so we can remove after we play our Alluraphobia, make our opponent discard cards so they can't block us because they won't have any cards in hand. And then we have plenty of answers to make sure our opponent can't draw cards, so then Alluraphobia can just blow them out of the water. It's super, super, super sweet. We're just using it for the response. When we play a powerful attack, our opponent discards a card. Yeah. And then we also get to draw a card, which is nice. And then it has an enhance where I can add the top card of my deck to my card pool face up or face down. But yeah, we're just using it to blow people out with Alluraphobia. Alright guys, that was my Evil Kotal deck profile for our campus championship of a bunch of 6-handers ganging up on a 7-hander. If you guys like the content, you can check us out on Patreon or YouTube at TCGU University. We upload pretty sweet content most of the time. We got like deck profiles, matches. We do our study hall, which comes out every single week. You can check that out. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you check out the other content. Stay learn.